Speaking of which, I must have watched this video 1,000 times, and I'm not exaggerating. I go, oh man, I gotta watch this because I gotta get in a good mood right now. This legend is wearing a Teddy Fresh shirt, looking pretty fresh. The shirt looks good, and I don't know what he's on. I mean, certainly he's drunk. I don't know what else, but he gave this bouncer his keys instead of his ID. And you can only imagine how out of it you must be to give somebody your keys instead of your ID.
I kept being tagged in this because of the Teddy Fresh shirt.
Right.
And I kept just like, ignoring it. I was like, yeah, whatever. Some guy's wearing it. Cool. But I kept being tagged in like nonstop. And so eventually I had to watch it, and then I was blown away.
Oh, man. I swear to God, I've watched it 100 times. It's so beautiful. So here is the bouncer reacting to being handed keys instead of an ID. So here we go.
Man, that don't look like you. This don't look like you.
Don't look like you.
Sharp, that's not your fucking ID. That's not your ID. That's not your ID. It's a pair of keys.
What's your name, bro?
So much going on.
What's your name on it?
Jack Sharple. Sharple, that's not an ID.
Where did you live in? Oh, it's not that one. It's not that one. Sorry,
mate. Sorry about it.
It might be this one. What's your name, bro?
Sharple, that's not your ID.
His poor
You know,
friend.
this is your key.
That's your car keys.
Carl, this not. It's his ID. What's your name, bro?
Wait, is that a real ID?
Why is it plain? It's plain. It's plain. Look.
I don't know what you mean. It's 29 Sharples, that's not your
If you
ID.
say your ID,
That's a pair of keys. Fuck off, Carl. Sorry, mate. Sorry about this guy.
I've watched it so many times. It's like, I mean, it's beautiful. It's like a piece of art. You couldn't put it together. First of all, this line kills me every time. He's got the key up in front of the camera and he goes, mate, this don't look like you. It's a key.
Like you. This don't look like you.
This guy's amazing. And you have to understand, like, how out of is he? Because this is basically what this guy's looking at. Key in front of a phone.
Being recorded.
Right? And I don't know what he's on, but I'll take some. I'll take whatever he's having.
And his friend is panicking.
He's trying so hard to help his poor friend out. And man, I love Chapel. Wherever you are, man, I hope you're doing well, dude. You're a total legend. I got a haircut, he says. Don't look like you. I got a haircut. Shave my head.
That's not your ID. That's not your ID. It's a pair of keys.
What's your name,
Your
bro?
ID is a pair of keys. Man, how do you, even being like blasted out of your mind, I'm not sure how you mistake those, but hey. And then I love how he rolls his eyes at his friend, too.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Carl. It's so good. Yeah, so shout out to Chapel. So it's a car crash into a power line?
Can you not get it? Sorry, can you not get it?
No, it's stuck.
Ah, but the wheel's off, mate.
I know, we're trying to reverse it, bro.
Okay, the engine. The engine's seized. The engine's smashed. Ah, you're fucked, man. We need to get the police.
I can't understand a word they're saying.
What?
The dude's drunk.
We've hit the pole, mate. Oh, fuck.
Let's fix it real quick.
What?
Oh my god.
Reverse. Reverse. Reverse.
Oh, no.
Reverse.
It doesn't even have a wheel on the left side. This guy's having the best time. Look at that. Oh, dude. Don't drive drunk, people.
Yeah.
What did he say in the beginning?
Reverse?
So, but he's just a dude who's like, oh, look at these drunk idiots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know, I guess.
Because I couldn't hear it. Let me put on
There's
captions.
no captions.
Fuck. I need a translation.
Can you not get it?
Can you still get out?
Sorry, can you not get it?
Can you still get it?
Stop. Get it.
Get it. The fucking airbag went off and everything.
I love the accent.
Can you still get it?
Get it?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Get it? Get out! Get out! Oh, someone said, just waiting for a mate. It's it's one of our favorite videos.
Oh, yeah. We should watch that. Actually, let me watch that. Just waiting for a mate. Yeah, yeah. I love the Australian accent. Yeah, yeah. Just waiting for a mate. Drunk? Probably. Yeah, here it is.
What's going on?
I'm just waiting for a mate.
Is that why your car's all smashed up and you're up on the grass at the moment, or what?
Yeah.
You gotta love, like, that he's, you know, he's even trying to get his way out of it, and he's dedicated. You gotta love it.
He's gone in there. Why?
I'm just wondering how the collision with your car happened, mate.
What collision?
Well, the one that's got all your wheels and stuff twisted up, your front bumper bars hanging off, mate.
Well, I'm just waiting for a mate, as I said.
Who's your mate?
Hey?
Who's your mate?
James.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
James who?
Huh?
How'd you get down here? How'd you get down here?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it kind of does, mate, because you've just been involved in an accident.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
Have I?
Yeah.
What kind of accident?
One with a curb,
This guy
mate,
thinks he's
and
gonna
the whole
get out of
car's
this.
smashed up.
One with the curb.
Can I see your licence,
What's
please?
wrong with the
No.
car?
No? No? Been drinking tonight?
So you know in America he would be dead already.
Yeah.
You gotta appreciate how, like, you know,
How fucked up it is.
how different it is in Australia. Let's just put it that
Here,
way.
even if you're that drunk, you would still be so afraid for your life in the situation. You can't be like, just waiting for a mate.
Yeah. Can I see your license? Nah. Like fucking Clint Eastwood. Can I see your license? Nah.
Not your ID.
20 cops in the back was like, tank rolls in. He didn't have a license.
Smell it on you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Not your ID.
Well, I'm not caught.
That's not your ID. That's perfect.
That's fine, mate. Your car's been involved in an accident. I believe you're an occupant of the car.
Oh, I haven't even...
Love it. It's not your ID, Chapo. Legend.
Sharple, that's not your ID.
I gotta go down memory lane. It's so cool that our shirt was in a viral video. And like a really good one. Like it wasn't, you know how people go, hey, he's wearing your shirt. No, this is a really good video.
That's not an
Man,
ID.
that don't look like you.
You are.
This don't look like you.
Sharple, don't shake my ID. That's
This
not
is
your
the
ID.
best. That don't look like you. It's a car key. That don't look like you. It's the best video.
That gets posted on our sub so frequently.
What's your name, bro?
29,
What's your name on it?
Sharple, that's not an ID.
Well, I need to let it- oh, it's not that one. It's not that one.
Sorry,
Sorry,
mate. Sorry about
It
it.
might be this one. What's your name, bro?
Sharple, that's not your ID.
You know, this is your key. This
That's your car keys.
this not. It's his ID. What's your name, bro?
Poor Carl. He's trying to be such a good friend to him.
I don't know what you mean. It's pronounced over right now. Sharple, that's not your
You
ID.
say your ID.
Fuck off.
He's such a good friend. He's like, dude, you're being humiliated.
I need my ID. That's not your ID. That's car keys.
How do you explain? How do you explain to someone that car keys isn't their ID?
How high was it? Like, what,
I think he's just
what
super
gets you
drunk.
so confused?
He's just blackout drunk.
God, that's good.
Not your ID.
Tim Mudd after this interview.
Sharple, that's not your ID.
Holy shit.
Oh.
riding off of the poor queen's death. I mean, who saw it coming? You know what I mean?
Oh, before you open it, you may want to instead watch the link right below.
Is it better angle? Oh, shoot. Arab World News covered it.
I saw this just before the show.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys heard, but the queen, I know it's shocking because she was just so young. It's so tragic, but she died. I know. It's hard to believe, man. That's why I always say the good always die young. It's just not fair.
An important announcement. Buckingham Palace has announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
All right, come on. We got a show to do. that was so last week. We get a close-up in this one or no? Because the other one we get to see the legend.
I think it does show.
Yeah, it cuts to it.
Oh, we get like multiple angles? Yeah. Some young man's actually in the audience just screaming at...
It's calling Andrew...
That's not your ID!
yeah, if you listen closely... What
does he say?
Isolate...
That's not your ID!
Right. That's interesting. Not sure what he was talking about. His name's not Chapel. Oh, he's calling him a P word, right, or some shit.
Yeah, he's
you're sick
saying
old
you're
man.
disgusting, sick.
And kind of based. I mean, let's not parade this guy around. He's Epstein's homie. I mean, he's pretty much all but confirmed to be.
Yeah, he's
part of a sex trafficking
What
operation.
do they say in England? He's a nonce.
The bit of a nonce, mate. Prince Pedo, I think.
His official title.
It's not your ID.
Man, I don't know what phone is.
Sharple, that's not your ID!
It's on TikTok. Wow. This is still Arab World News. Oh yeah, here he is.
Yes, sir.
Watch how they yank his ass back, dude. Yeah, so everyone remember this kid when Prince Andrew dies, and then there's like a 10-part documentary. We didn't see this coming.
Somebody donated $5 and said, protester dragged from crowd after heckling Prince Andrew today. Thanks for the heads up, man.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's
dude. We gotta
wild.
look into that.
I appreciate the $5, my dude.
we need to look at. You guys, Google that. Olivia's mom.
Interesting.
If it is, it's not that obvious.
Right.
But okay. What?
I'd say Ian.
So you don't even think that's Olivia's mom?
No.
Oh,
Just
God.
to throw a little bit of a curveball at you.
This is so hard. Oh, that's Ian's dad. Nailed that, dude.
Dude, his look is just stellar.
that
It's
one is
so
awesome.
cool.
What a G, bro.
He looks famous. Look at that earring, dude.
That guy's an Englishman right there, isn't it?
That is one of the most British people I've ever
In it.
seen in my life. In it.
Some beans and toast, eh?
Ian, I'm sorry if this offends you, but he fucks for sure.
That guy fucks.
Oh, he for sure.
The British punk. Are you kidding me with that earring?
Everyone sees that this is Ian, right? Dude, you guys all gotta stop. You're still typing. Yeah, it's Ian. Okay, everyone's.
Not your ID!
It's not your ID, Ian's dad. That face shape is right on. Everything's happening here. Beautiful eyes. Your dad has beautiful eyes. What color are your eyes, Ian?
Well, I have brown eyes.
Oh, you got shafted on that.
This man does have blue eyes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him before.
this strange man.
Mm.
All right, that's Ian's dad.
I have blue eyes. Interesting.
That's
Damn.
Ian's dad, bro. All right, nothing you guys can say to get my head on that one.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, God, dude. Prince Harry's book is my new favorite thing of the year, boy. You guys, I cannot get enough of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, thank you to Bella Simmons. You are so wild, Bella.
How much she donated?
Thank you so much. I hope you're like super rich, dude.
Todger?
What kind of? How much? She gave 50 subs.
Legend.
She does it like every day. It's crazy.
Todger?
Todger. Yeah. So we discovered how crazy Prince Harry's voiceover was. If you can update us a little bit, Zach.
My penis was oscillating between extremely sensitive and borderline traumatized. The last place I wanted to be was Frostnipistan.
This man is
I've been
royalty.
trying some home remedies, including one recommended by a friend. She'd urged me to apply Elizabeth Arden cream. My mum used that on her lips. You want me to put that on my Todger? It works, Harry. Trust me. I found a tube, and the minute I opened it, the smell transported me through time. I felt as if my mother was right there in the room. Then I took a smidge and applied it down there.
Dude, that is one of the best. I'd be hard pressed to find a better audio soundbite.
Well, I guess a little in, but I mashed up the Peterson and the Harry.
Oh, I'm so excited. These are my two faves. Let's hear it.
They go back and forth.
My penis was oscillating between extremely sensitive.
Her genital region was exposed dimly.
The last place I wanted to be was Frostnipistan.
It had the appearance of a thick mat of hair.
Including one recommended by a friend. She'd urged me to apply Elizabeth Arden cream.
She was stroking herself absent-mindedly. She walked over to me with a handful of pubic hair compacted into something resembling a large artist's paintbrush.
You want me to put that on my Todger? It works, Harry. Trust me.
She pushed this at my face. I raised my arm several times to deflect her hand.
I found a tube, and the minute I opened it, the smell transported me through time. I felt as if my mother was right there in the room.
I let her have her way.
Dude, it's crazy.
Down there.
Oh my god. Dude, shout out to these two legends, man. Wow. I didn't want to be in Wiki Waka Land, and so I took my Todger and did a willy-nilly on it.
My Todger?
My Todger? Anyway, so here's more, actually, from the Prince Harry audiobook. Some of y'all just got to listen to this for us and just send us good. Listen, I'm fucking opposed to this Prince Harry book.
I might be joining a book club where we read this.
Oh, really? Okay, so
yes.
You're going to join a book club?
My friend posted on their story if anyone wants to do a book club for it. And
So,
I did reply.
great. I want you to join that book club too.
Done.
And just put a thumbnail whenever he talks about his dick or whatever. His mom, thinking about his mom and his dick. Anyway, here's more from Harry.
I spent a lot of late 2003 sitting high in the saddle, watching a wiener while suckling a smoko and dreaming of my next tucker. I spent a lot of late 2003.
What the fuck did you just say? I was.
Wait. Ian, can you translate?
And dreaming of my next tucker.
This is outside of my...
What? You're not fluent enough?
This is a different form of Brit.
Okay.
I was sucking on a willy walker, walking my
While
gym
sucking
job,
a smoko.
and rolling in my roly poly doly.
And then I hopped in my knick-knack paddywhack and gave a dog a bone.
Are you speaking? What language is that?
Is smoke is that like smoke, like cigarette? That's the only thing.
Yeah, I assume so.
Let's try to decode this.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of late 2003 sitting high in the saddle, watching a wiener while suckling a smoko.
Okay, watching a wiener?
Wait.
I mean, what else could it be other than a dog?
Yeah.
Everyone is saying this is Australian slang.
Well, now he's mixing and matching. It's just so confusing.
Well, that family's known for having corgi dogs, which I guess could resemble a wiener dog.
The context doesn't make a lot of sense because he's like, what, you sat there watching your dog? Well,
watching a wiener.
Watching a wiener? Also, that's just a weird way to refer to your dog, watching a wiener.
Somebody said...
Can I do an AB real quick? Isn't it clear that he's doing this for just attention? Or like...
No, he's being funny.
There's no way he talks like this.
Well, no, that's where you're wrong. The English are fucking wild.
Yeah.
These people used to run the country, and now he's doing like...
sucking a
No way
smoko.
he talks like this.
Bro, I hate to break it to you, but the English are some goofy motherfuckers.
Shit, goofy.
They are, man. There's certain areas in England where it's straight up. I'm hopping in my bin, my bin, my willy binny. That's what they call their car. I'm hopping in my willy binny and going to my worky jokey place.
I'm seeing more and more people say all of that slang is Australian, so I assume it was from a time in his life where he spent some time in Australia.
Booyah,
Because
Kasha.
he is the Prince of Australia as well, right?
What?
I mean, yeah, the whole Commonwealth, right?
Yeah, all the Commonwealth
Oh.
nations. So,
I also did.
so
not
maybe he
know
picked
love.
up on some of that
That's
Aussie
interesting.
slang while he was living down there.
Sharple, that's not your ID.
I love that. All right, well, here, let's try to decode this.
I spent a lot of late 2003 sitting high in the saddle, watching a wiener while suckling a smoko and dreaming of my next tucker. I spent a lot.
Wait, so what's his next tucker? Like, does that mean sex?
Dinner,
His
right?
next-
Tucker's dinner. I
Oh,
would
that
thought
means
some people
dinner?
said.
Oh, I thought it would be like his next fuck.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought it was.
Smoko's a cigarette, Tucker's
Wait,
dinner.
why is he dreaming of his next meal? Like, that's just, what is he talking about?
My next tucker.
He's dreaming of his next tucker.
Wait, watching a wiener, so is he looking at a fucking hot dog?
He's like, okay, so now we have the interesting interpretation. He's
context.
smoking and he's watching hot dogs cook. He's in a movie theater.
Right.
He's
at
working
Pink's.
a concession.
And he's thinking about what flavor of hot dog that he wants.
He's watching the hot dog spin and he's hungry.
Both these things are very phallic looking too. Cigarette, wiener, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing the ticky wickies at
Todger?
the movie box.
The Willy Wonka, my dewdrop. That was my
dreaming of my
favorite.
next tucker.
All right, Prince Harry, we love
Told her
it.
to say
Somebody said
booyakasha.
he was crossing Australia on horseback.
Oh,
That hurts the Todgers.
okay. Wait, let me try that again then.
I spent a lot of late 2003 sitting high in the saddle.
Okay, so he's literally on a horse.
Yeah. I figured
watching
that was
a
the
wiener
case.
while suckling a
Watching a
smoko.
wiener on a horse, though, that doesn't make sense. A dog?
No, I think it's like a lost person or someone that's confused.
A wiener?
I've seen a bunch of different definitions.
A wiener.
I'm being a wiener right now. I can't.
Dude,
There's a
this-
bunch of different. Yeah.
Bro, you got to tone down the slang a little bit because I think a lot of Americans are buying this.
Todger, watching a wiener while suckling a smoko and dreaming of my next tucker. I spent a lot of late
All right, shout out Prince. That's like the most Prince shit ever, by the way.
Yeah.
My life was so difficult. I was traveling across Australia by horseback.
And found a tube, and the minute I opened it, the smell transported me through time. It felt as if my mother was right there in the room.
I let her have her
I
way.
was
I
on
took a smidge
horseback.
and applied it.
It was an
And,
arduous journey, and thank God I had my 5 servants with me
Smoko,
to carry all my goods and my smokos and my Todgers.
my Todger,
Yes, all the inhabitants were screaming and shouting at me like I was a god.
booyakasha.
Does he really say booyakasha?
Yeah.
Why?
Taught her to say booyakasha.
Wait, what the fuck is that from?
It's in the video below.
He's an Ali G fan.
Oh.
Booyakasha.
Wait.
Taught her to
that's
say
awesome.
booyakasha. Taught her to say booyakasha.
Dude, that's awesome. dude.
Booyakasha.
That's-
Booyakasha.
That's crazy. Oh, I love this. This is the best thing. A Todger?
A lot of people are
Booyakasha.
saying wiener is cow.
Okay,
Yes,
that
that's
makes
what I'm
sense.
seeing.
Why was a wiener be a cow? Y'all get your shit straight.
You go cow style.
Well, hot dogs are made out of cows.
Pork. Cow, sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, it's true. Right. I'm Muslim state of mind. My
Well,
bad.
sometimes they're
because
beef.
young cattle of both sexes.
Keep it hidden.
I think it. I think it's wiener as if like weaning, like
Watching a wiener.
Like off
yeah,
the teat.
yes.
Okay.
It's like a young cow. I'm kind of putting this together a little bit.
He was looking
This
at the
clip is
cow
way less
excited for
funnier.
his dinner.
Now that we know what it means.
Breasts.
But you know what? We're like Napoleon going to Egypt trying to
Like Napoleon
decipher the
swimming home.
hieroglyphs.
Yeah. Napoleon swam. Never want to forget that.
We need a he swam there. We need the Rosetta Stone to decode this crazy shit.
Todger?
Todger? Anyway, shout out Prince Harry. We are very happy and proud for you. Yes.
Good stuff.
Good.
I'm glad you can
Down
finally
there.
live a quiet life out of the media spotlight, just like you wanted.
Booyakasha.
He finally found the peace and obscurity he was looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Tucker.
And now finally, only him and his wife will talk about his what would we call his penis?
You know, wiener.
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, I'm
it
still
seems like
confused.
it seems like all the words
Wiener?
for penis are taken up by some other concept. in his
Todger.
vocabulary.
Spotted dick.
Todger.
Right.
Todger. It was a Todger.
Todger.
Todger?
Todger?
And now finally, my wife and me will be the only ones to talk about my Todger.
Todger? While sucking a smoko?
You know, if Queen Elizabeth heard him say Todger, she slapped the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even drive like a gas-powered car. I drive a Tesla. I just don't like feminism.
Sick.
So, it's cringe.
Unlike you.
Protect feminism or low gas prices?
Oh, I'm always about lowering the gas prices for sure.
Why?
Absolutely. Well, I think feminism's a demonic movement created by Satan to emasculate men, to get them out of the biblical order that God created. And
Yeah, you can just walk off, bro. You don't have to finish that thought.
The biblical order?
and I don't even drive like a gas-powered car. I drive a Tesla. I just don't like feminism. So, it's cringe.
Bro, you cannot be serious right now.
Violet L donated $5 and said, I majored in medieval history. In the Middle Ages, people thought you were demonic/unholy if you were disabled.
I knew it. That's what I was saying.
Okay, well, you didn't say that.
Medieval
Once
time.
you clarified.
But that's when
okay,
Christianity was like swinging.
It was
its
popping.
dick,
It was
baby.
popping, baby.
You know, the kings were Christian. It was-
Okay, well,
and as you know, Christianity made Europe a beautiful, peaceful place when it dominated.
Aggie
like
says
the
in
medieval times.
In Victorian England, people with dwarfism were kept by kings and queens as pets for entertainment.
That's what I'm saying. They were not viewed as human beings.
So Middle Ages.
Yes.
All of this would have made a lot more sense if you said
Because
in the
when he
Middle
says, I want to go back before feminism, I feel like that's when he's talking about.
Sure.
When men were men and women were women.
Like Todger?
And Todgers were Todgers.
While sucking a smoko.
So I think I have a good point.
Watching a wiener. And dreaming of my next tucker.
I dream of a good, righteous England.
Taught her to say
when tuckers were tuckers and dwarfs were locked up as the demons we knew they were. I dream of a just England.
Sharpo, that's not your ID!
Where dwarfs were locked up and they were locked up and exercised. The only place I would see a dwarf was in the custody of our good Lord, who made them sing and dance with an umbrella.
You fools.
Feminism is a satanic plot. I long for the old days when women were women and dwarfs were slaves.
Todger?
That's right.
Todger?
I think I do have a good point. Even though I don't think any
Now that
of you
we
are
honed
willing-
in on the medieval, what
Yeah.
threw me is when you said biblical times.
Okay, yeah, medieval times. So you back me up? Are you co-signing my point?
Yeah, the
Okay,
disabled people were treated very poorly in medieval times.
Thank
That
you.
is 100% true.
Somebody tell Big Nick. Thank God we live in a day where, people are more tolerant and accepting. It's awesome. Because if I was Jewish, I'd probably be killed too, bro. I'd be tap dancing right next to you. I'd be tap dancing for my life right there in the king's court.
You would have converted. You would have folded.
You think so? I don't think they
I mean,
give
how
you a
would- how-
chance. Do they give you a choice?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, I'd leave it.
It was convert or die.
I don't want to be a Jew. I keep telling you guys, I don't want this. Y'all think it's like some cool shit. Like, take it, bro. I don't need it. I don't want it. Don't talk to me. Just leave me alone.
Well, turn yourself into the nearest cathedral. Next opportunity you get.
Well, thank God we live in a place. And Big Nick, you'd have to convert too.
Well, he's seen the light.
Which means I think what they would do is they would stretch you, bro. They
I
had
don't-
like
okay.
devices. They had devices where they would.
I mean, that was a torture device. I don't know if that was.
They'd stretch
specifically
him
used
out.
on little people.
Just saying.